Hey there guys, thanks for clicking on and tuning in with me, Mr. Cudley, for this brand new series of this brand new save we are going to name the Italian Job. So this has nothing to do with Italy winning the Euros. Commiserations to the England side, but you know, if I'm honest, I think the better team won on the night, but I'm so proud of my country. I think we've done really well. We can hold our heads high when we go back to our club football and forget all this racism nonsense. Get on with it, you know. All you people out there, any of you watching my video right now, and you are part of the shambles that we can call English football fans, and I think you should be ashamed of yourself. Maybe unsubscribe from my channel. Racism, I don't stand for it. I don't think anyone wants to stand for racism in this country. So that's just my little say on it. And for those who are still interested and not racist and love the football and love their country, stick around, tell your friends, tell your neighbours, tell your work colleagues, and we can all go through this together as one big happy family. Right, so I will tell you a little bit about this save. So we are going to be starting in Serie B with Brescia. Just been relegated, so this is a job that, I mean, I'm going to use an Ian Dowie phrase, you would expect a little bit of bounce back ability. The squad I've had a look at, the squad is definitely good enough for bounce back ability in season 1. I'm really hoping that's the case, because I feel if I don't get promoted with this side, then there is an issue, an underlying issue, whether it be me or the game, or I don't know, some other explanation. So as you can see, just bring you into the office. Over this shoulder here we have a wonderful picture of the current stadium, and over my shoulder here we have a blackboard which will not change throughout the season. However, any silverware, there may be a shelf built somewhere along here with some little silverware that goes on it. We're not too sure. But as the season progresses and the years progress, we will see what changes. Who knows, I may even need to move to a bigger office. Time will tell. Right, so now we know the ins and outs of the game. Let me just quickly tell you what we're going to be experiencing in this episode. So we will be going through the general staff. We will be going through transfers. We'll be going through loans, transfers out. As I say, additional staff coming into the team or the group. And we will also be giving you updates on all friendlies, and of course we will be watching our first game of the season, and then hopefully we can kick on and do really well from there. So don't want to miss this, guys. Click on, join in and subscribe and watch, and let's go through this journey of Italian football together with Brescia. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome to this brand new series of this Brescia save in Italy. I hope you like the intro that I've done, and I hope that you like the thumbnails. Trying to be a little bit more creative with the thumbnails. Let me know if you like it, or you know, if you tweak anything. Personally, I think the little bit of tomato juice goes down really well in Italy. So I thought I would use it for episode 1. Right, there's the crap bit out of the way. Right, Brescia, Italy, Serie B. Let's do this. So the idea of this series will be very similar to any other series you see people do, really. Pretty much people want to win. They want to win the leagues. They want to win European football. I am no different. The only difference here in this scenario will be we are starting from Serie B, trying to get Brescia back to the top flight of Italian football. And then once we've accomplished that, people, we want to push for European honours, playing in the Europe. What is that noise? So if you can hear that noise, guys. Here's the story. I live in a flat above a shop, a one-storey flat. And down below they are putting in a new shop, they're putting in a new takeaway, and they are making a goddamn racket. So please, if you can hear that, just drown it out, block it out, just listen to this voice. Don't even have to look at the face, Listen to the voice. So, coming up, we are going to be putting our own twist and our own swing on this Brescia team. And we have called this the Italian job. How could you go to Italy and not call it the Italian job? So, just a little bit about this save is I started this about a year ago. I did a 2 or 3 episodes of the Italian job with a different thumbnail. It looked totally different, so it would be unrecognisable to anybody who tries to look for it now. Just to put the feelers out, it was always my intention to do it sort of, you know, after I've done my Crystal Palace save that we've just done. And if you missed it, there'll be a link in the description above just now for you to have a look over there. I keep pointing there, but it's over there. So please go and check out the Crystal Palace contract save. But please, if you're going to do that, put a reminder on these so you don't miss these as well. Right, Brescia, let's get on with it. We are going to be taking Brescia to the highest dizzy heights of Italian football. So, 3-star reputation, up-and-coming season, relegated from Serie A we were last season, so we need to bounce back. We are going to have some Ian Dowie about us this episode. There you go. Picture of Ian Dowie. We are going to have some bounce back ability. And who else to do it with than Brescia in Italy? Seating capacity of 19,500. Built in, what is it? Every time I film, I get hiccupy and burpy and all that. Built in 1956. Media prediction is 3rd. Okay, so we need to see how we can work on that. Great training facilities, great youth facilities, and average youth recruitment. So maybe we could look in to the youth recruitment. I'm going to go from top to bottom throughout the whole club. I'm going to bring my own structured staff in, see what staff's there, and see if they, I mean, I'd imagine being relegated from the Premier League, the Serie A in Italy, with the backroom staff we've already got, they should be more than capable of helping us reach promotion at the least. So I think we're going to be good in most parts, but I'm going to check it out. I shan't do it with you all there because you know how it goes. Right, this is the team they are telling me we have. So we've got Donnarumma will play up top. Sure, he's a goalie. That's worrying. That's why they got relegated. They put the goalie up front. Right, no. So Jorgensen they've got in goal. Krakic right back. Palak left back. The Chancellor is centre half with Papete. Now, I believe that boy goes far. I believe he goes far. I could be wrong. If it's the same one I'm thinking of. So they're saying the 4-2-3-1. Bazzola and Gigelio, whatever they are, yeah, okay, them. Spalek, Ninkovic and Ragusa up the 3, and then Donnarumma up top. Loan obligations. So we got someone on loan from Verona, someone on loan from Turris, and someone on loan from Genoa. Okay. Then we got one from Italy, from Inter, and then one from Olympia in Greece. Out on loan, we've got 2. Okay. Right, well, it is what it is. Let's continue. So, play possession football. Okay, fair enough. Develop players using the club's youth system. Okay, yeah. Sign Italian players. Italian. So, that's going to be a bit of a twist. I'm not used to buying foreign players. Those of you who've watched my saves before, which you probably have, know I can't pronounce names. I'm terrible. This is all new to me, so this will be quite strange because when I last done it, the teams have changed. We've had COVID, so okay, sign Italian players. For me, that's worrying, but it's also a fantastic opportunity to broaden my horizons, broaden my mind, and see what we can find out there. Sign players to sell for profit, pretty standard at a club. Work within a wage budget, very, very standard. Serie B finished top 3 places. Coppa Italia reached the 4th round, which is qualifying. Gain automatic promotion to Serie A by the end of the season, and my contract will expire. Then it says, moving on from that, looks to build promotion to Serie A. So basically, we just got to get promotion to Serie A. Ideally, you know, we'd want to do it early on. Schedule, right, we're going to do all that, whatever. We are, see, brand new, deleting everything. We are going to save that as my Brescia. Okay. Right, so episode one's always really slow to get into, so I do apologise. I am going to go away, work stuff out, and then what I'll do is I will come back and just give you an overview of everything that I've done and everything we have in place. So we will catch you very shortly. Right, guys, we've been doing a little bit with the staff, sorting out the sort of squad, the way we're going to play, that sort of thing. So I'm just going to give you just a quick update. We're going to do, so we're searching for new coaches. We're adding, we're not taking away. So we've got all right coaches at the minute at the club. So, we've got more than enough to deal with to get us to where we need to be for the end of the season. So we're searching for coaches, performance analysis, scouts, recruitment and analysis, physios, sports scientists. So we've applied on the job advertisements for them sort of people. I've looked at the squad. I've looked at the depth of the squad, and it is really good. I will show you now. Since we have decided to go with this formation, we're going to go with the squad depth. And I feel for this sort of level, this squad depth is more than capable of... Let me just filter that to players. There we go, loans out. So that's what we have as a squad right now. And 3.5 stars in the middle of the park. You can't knock it, because they're only going to get better because they're young anyway. The wide players that we're going to use for the attacking midfield, left and right and central. I feel we've got good players there, players that can play the roles. So once again, not dissatisfied with what we've got there. Be interesting to see in the pre-season how we perform. I will look at some in the development centre. So we got this guy here. He's sort of look at him. You know what I mean? So I'm actually tempted to throw him straight into our senior squad, because I feel that he could do a good job just as anyone else. So in fact, we will do that now. A little bit of breaking news, guys. We are going to be moving this gentleman over to the senior squad. So there's one more. There's a few more here we've had a look at. Magri looks a decent player. I mean, look. Where is he? Magri's there. So, determination 15. That's what we like in a player. He's only young. 18 years of age, so he's one to watch out for. I think was there one? There was someone else, wasn't there? He's quite good as well, yeah. So we've got some good, positive young players coming through, and as I say, we've done a few little tweaks here and there with the backroom staff. Not got rid of anyone. We're looking to take on just to add to the depth that we will need. So, for example, we've got 2 medical staff when we're allowed 4. So I'm going to go for 3, maybe even push it to 4. Just look at it from there. Finances, transfers, I've looked into this. I don't intend on bringing anybody into the club unless the deal's too good to refuse with what we see when we're scouting. I'm still going to look. I don't plan on bringing anybody in onto this current team. I think the team's good enough to win the league already. Certainly top 3, which is what we've been asked. And the football we're going to play is going to be possession-based football. So we're going to do slick, fast, short passing, work our way into the box. I think we've got the players to do that. So we will catch you on the other side just when we're literally going to play a few friendlies, or any transfers does happen for whatever reason. We'll be back shortly with some more updates. So don't go anywhere. So we have our first signing of the season. I kind of wanted to replace, not replace, but bolster the forward line. The idea was to get rid of one and get someone else in that's a little bit better, just to sort of make the money sort of spread a bit further. So what we've managed to do is bring this guy in, Michele Marconi. He's 31 years of age, so he's an old boy. He's experienced in this league, which is why I got the guy. If we have a look at his career, he's played 2 seasons in here. Well, 1 season in Serie B. He came over from Serie A. scored a few goals. So he's on a, his best goal return was 15, which was last season for Pisa in Serie B. So I've gone and taken him. He seems to know the league a little bit, and I think he's going to be sort of a target manish sort of player, and he knows the role really well. Not only does he know the role as well as the other strikers we've got at the club, he's got the experience in this league, the dogged league that it's going to be. So his physicality, I'm hoping, is going to help. As you can see, where's his strength? His strength is 14, so he's got a bit of strength about him. He's got some good work rate. He's got some good teamwork. He's an all-round good player. All right, his composure's only 11. His finishing's 13. We know he can score goals, so yep, he's the purchase we've just made. I think, what did I pay? Let's have a look. Yeah, 550,000. So, and then what I did do was I changed the structure of the finances to make the deal happen so that we wasn't overspending on the wages. So I currently dropped the money down, but we have. This sounds really silly, but I can't remember if I sold anyone. Yes, so this guy here, so this deal was already done before I arrived at the club. I forgot to tell you guys. He's already agreed a deal to join Sampdoria, and he's actually better than the guy I've signed, but I didn't use this guy because if anything happens to this guy, the deal's off and we won't get an income of 5.5 million at the start of next season. However, I will include him a little bit in the squad, and that will give me the freedom to sell. This will give me the freedom to sell one of my strikers and get some more money into the club just to help with the struggling monies that we have. So there's an option to sell. So this guy's worth 850. I reckon I'll probably recoup the money I sold and I paid for with Marconi, of 550, maybe 600,000 for this player. Composure of 14, good finishing at 14. His history, let's have a look. So he's alright, he's just come to the country, so really it's a bit wrong for me to write this guy off. So we'll probably keep him on the books. Now I did offer this guy's services. He seems like the main player at the club. We've got an asking price of 2 million for Donnarumma. I'm not. Is he actually signed for anyone yet? No. So he's on 2 million, valued at 2.4. I'm thinking if I can get rid of him. He's earning 19,500 a week. So ideally, I'd like to get maybe him out, even though he's sort of the main guy. Or the option is to get this guy out. Aye, captain. I've put him available for loan. He's valued at 1.2 million. So again, I think I would be able to get 900 to a million for him. Composure of 12. He's got I like work rate in a team. The way I like to play is I like the work rate. So I think we're going to have that with all the strikers we have on board. But the goal tally, apart from one season when he was in Clermont in France, he hasn't done anything, but we paid 1.8 million for him, and we're not going to recoup anything near that for this guy. How old is he? He's 23, so I suppose we could keep him. There's time to maybe develop him a little bit more. So I think, alright, maybe I can't get rid of any of the strikers. Scrabby. We like Scrabby, but he's not he's a winger more than a forward, so we're going to keep him. This guy, Pandolfi, is on loan. He's a striker. Maybe we could send him. I mean, we paying. Let's have a look. What we paying contract. See, we're paying £1,600 a week for him. We could really cancel his loan. I know, no, yeah, we are. We could cancel his loan really if we're able to. It doesn't say we can't cancel his loan, so I'm thinking we cancel this guy's loan. Let's see what he's about anyway. So he's not really scored goals, so yeah. Okay, we're going to look into that. I'm going to think about this and see if we can maybe terminate. Should we just do it? we're not going to use the guy. We're going to terminate his loan. Let's save a little bit of money in the club. Right, that's going to be it for now. We are going to crack on and see what else we can do. And also, of course, as and when we play more friendlies, I will bring you up to date. So please stick around. It's going to be a slow burner to get going, but once we get going, full steam ahead. Stick around, guys. Some more transfer news, guys. So this time it could be all going out. Well, I say all, just the one. So Tottenham have made a bid for Papete, which I have declined, although I did promise him if anyone comes in for around 10 million, I would let him go, and I declined the offer. It was 9.25 million up front with a couple of add-ons, making it to 10.5. But there's interest from Arsenal and Man United. So the reason why I broke the promise was based on the fact that he wants to go to Man United, and they are snooping around interested. So I thought I'll just delay this one a bit longer and see. We're near the end of the transfer window. If anybody else, well, if in fact Man United do come in for him, because if they do, I feel I could get a little bit more money. Failing that, if that doesn't happen, I will grant him his wish and allow him to go to Tottenham on deadline day, because I will offer him out. I don't want to, but I feel I need to, really. I've got enough backup in defence. I think I've got enough about the squad to sort of maintain our goal for the season, which will be promotion. So that is Andre Papete's news. We do have an incoming just been agreed. It's all done. This was myself. So Rodrigo Vilsa, I'm not too sure. Got this guy on loan from Newcastle, attacking midfielder. I just feel we need a bit more in the final third, because the guy we've got playing as the advanced midfielder, or the advanced playmaker, should we say, he's just a breakthrough prospect, but he's good. So I thought if we bring someone else in to sort of challenge him, current ability is 3-star, potential is 4.5, valued at 5 million, 21 years of age. Yes, he's not Italian like they asked, but they've agreed it. Let's just run through what he's about. So he is going to be playing the advanced playmaker role there. He plays it on a 6. So he's got a good dribbling, he's good at corners, he's got a great first touch of 15, good flair of 14, great determination, good passing and good technique. This guy is going to be good. So maybe if you're in the Championship and you're watching this save and you're in a Reading or a Bristol or something like that, try and get this guy on loan. I'm pretty certain he'll probably do a good job, he says, but I've not played one game with him yet. So, but on paper, he looks good. He looks very, very good potential, just at 21 years of age. Right, that's it for this remainder of the transfers up to date. But stick around, because once again, if anything else happens, we'll be back in a heartbeat. But failing that, we'll be back at the end of the pre-season to show you what we've done, and I'll show you one game of this episode, which will be the start and the opener of the league campaign. So stick around, we won't be long. Right, guys, another update, and we are finally there. We are ready to play our first game of the season, but not just yet. However, I do need to tell you somehow that the club have shafted me big time. So, if you remember just a little while back, I was discussing Papete with Tottenham, how I turned down a 10.5, which was 9.72, which was not 9.7 million actually, with add-ons leading up to about 10.5, 11, which I declined, and the club didn't step in. Now they thought they would step in, Man United making a bid of 6 million quid to accept it. So 3.2 up front, and then the rest is all in add-ons over 50 games here, or 20 games for international, or scoring 10 goals. And the club have accepted it. I tried to go in myself manually and cancel it. They've put a block on that, so I couldn't even stop that. So it looks like Papete is going to be leaving the club for a absolute minimal fee of 3.2 million up front, which is disgusting, over add-ons over the next 3 years of another 3 million. It doesn't make sense to me. The club have accepted it. Now I wish I accepted Tottenham's bid, which would have maybe encouraged Manchester United and Arsenal to come in and have a bid as well. But The club just want to sell to Man United because they want 25%. That's one thing we have got. I think we've got 20%, 25% of the future transfer fee. And if Man United can produce him as well as we know they can produce players, then there's a chance in the future we can get some more money. Also, I do understand the future payments over a 3-year period. It gives the club a little bit more stability. I understand that. But if that was the case, why didn't we accept the terms that Tottenham are offering? All right, Tottenham was only over 2 years. They were offering some money, not a lot, only 1.2 million. But, you know, it would have been the capital we had up front to play with. So I'm not sure how much of the 3.2 million, when it happens, will go into the kitty for me to maybe get a replacement, but time is ticking. We are, as I say, we are approaching, literally, we're just round the corner from the first game of the season, so we'll have to watch what happens with this one, but I feel it's a matter of days until Papete is officially signed as a Manchester United player. So, unfortunately, you know, I won't have sour grapes and all that. We'll just crack on. And talking of cracking on, I'm just going to show you now the results of our pre-season friendlies we've had. Haven't been great, but haven't been terrible. We are introducing a different system of playing football. We're trying to play keep possession, keep football and hopefully score. So first 3 games we got off well. 2-0 against Brescia 11. Blankenberge we beat 5-0. Eminio we beat 2-0, followed by a goalless draw, and then followed by a 1-0 loss, which is really weird. So I'll tell you, I was filming this, as you do, and there was a knock on the door, and it was the in-laws who would pop round to quickly sort of say hello to me and the partner. And we were 12, 13 minutes in, and it was goalless. So I thought, well, I'll let it run through for half-time. I can catch up on it at half-time. I come back, it was half-time. I gave my speech, pressed enter, and it went to full-time, losing 1-0. And I was like, what? So I don't know what I've done, but clearly we lost that last game, which isn't true. It was 1-0 at half-time, not 1-0 full-time. So that brings us bang up to date. So we are in the qualifying stages for the Coppa Italia. I don't care about the league. I don't care about the Coppa Italia and focused primarily on the league this season. So hopefully we can do the business and get ourselves high up that table as quick as possible and get some points. So we are going to be playing a controlled basis. This is how we are doing custom controlled possession. So this is what I've set my team out as. Obviously, Vilca, who we just got from Newcastle, is in on loan. He's starting that position. He's actually going to be competing against this guy. So this guy is just a breakthrough prospect, but for this league, he's got really, really good stats here. You know, he's great determination. He's got a good work rate. His first touch of 13, 19 years of age, it's good. Passing is 12. His technique is 13. So again, he's not even fully matured yet, and he's got good stats. So I'm going to keep him around the squad. He will play some good football this season, and hopefully we can sort of bring him on and sort of nurture him down the right way and sort of become a big hit for us and make some money. Right, so with all that said and with all that done, I think we need to go over to the transfer pages now. Not the transfer, the tactics page. God, when am I going to get this right and see what we are all about? So this is the team it's telling me to play. It is pretty much very similar to how I would play it anyway. I wouldn't play Vilca out there though. So I'm going to leave it to myself. I'm about to make my management debut. Pre-match press conference and all that. So we will see you over at the tactics page in a moment for our first game of the season as Brescia manager. Keep the fingers crossed. We need to get to the top of that table and stay there. So come and join me in a minute. Right guys, here we are, tactics page. Let's go through this together. So we are going to making some serious changes from what you can see here. So we got Marconi who's going to go in there. Ragusu, I'm going to change his name. I'm going to call him Raksu. I'm actually going to do that. Where is it? Where is it? I've done it before. Where it's gone. Set nickname, there we are. I'm going to call him Raksu. 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 Right, there we go. So we've got a nickname there. So Raksu is going to start. So Raksu will start on the left. Vilka can start in the middle. Why was he put out on the right? No, he's going to start in the middle. He's starting in the middle. That's where he's playing. Old Scrabby Bollocks over there, Scrabby Boy, should we say, is going to be playing on the winger role. Do you know what? I'm actually going to change it. I'm going to put... I don't know his name. When I find his name, Ninkovic. He's going to go over there. So we look, just look stronger in the final third. Jonan can go in. The Krasic can play there. The Chancellor. Sistana can go there. Left back needs to be... Where is he? Alice. Better all round. So, Bazzoli, apparently this is my main man. He's going to play in the centre of the park. He's not going to play the box-to-box role, or is he? No, he's going to play the ball-winning midfielder. Then we got Jagiello. Well, I'm going to change that name soon. I think Philip. Then we've got this guy playing the central midfield role. Maybe a bit of an area I was lacking in, but I've gone with what I've seen. This guy, I can't make my mind up about him. I've not really played him. I don't think I'm going to play him. We'll see. And then there's another guy that I'm really torn on, who I really do like, and I don't know if I can squeeze him in. Is it this guy? It is. Yeah, so again, plays the middle of the park. We'll just have to see how we go throughout the season. This is the other guy. Good player as well. So I think this guy deserves to go on the bench. He's done all right for me. He's a central midfielder. We don't need all them strikers on the bench. All the goalkeepers. So we will take a goalie off. That's us. So here's how we're going to play. I don't normally go through this because I don't like people using the same tactics. But this isn't a special one. So we're going to play out from the defence. We are going to work the ball into the area initially. Okay, we're going to play a standard passing pace. When I say initially here, if we're not creating enough through the middle, then what we're going to do is we'll split it out to the wingers and see what we can get. In transition, we're going to distribute to the flanks. Out of position, prevent the goalkeeper from doing that. We are going to play high, but that could change, okay? That really could change. Just see how we go. And I want to focus play through the middle, okay? So we're going to go from that. No, we're going to let them express themselves however they want. So that's how we're going with it. You've seen the team we've gone for. Let's get on with the first game of the season, and let's hope we can get off to winning ways. We'll give them number 8. Right, let's do this. I mean, we haven't played badly in pre-season. We've not been dominating in all the games. However, there's one game where we had 73% possession and just they couldn't get the ball off us. When we've got the ball and we're in the mood, we're good with the ball. So it's just a matter of seeing what we can do. So we're on the way. First game of this exciting season. So we have a throw-in. It goes long. It's not the greatest throw. Vilka switches it out over to the right. Bazzoli in the middle. Plays out to Karavic. Oh. Jagiello. I don't know how you say his name. Was it Jagiello? Jagiello. That's how I'm going to say it. Aguilio. Is it a silent J? Aguilio? I don't know. We're going to call him Jaguar. We're going to change his name to Jaguar. Alright, so away from home, 33 minutes in. Yeah, it's been alright. Listen, it's, we're dominating possession, he says. Curses. For sake. Disallowed anyway. Curse of the commentator. Well, was it off? Oh, it's tight, but yeah, he's off. Right, so for me, that didn't work out too well. So I'm now going to tell him to focus. Time to hit early crosses in. We've got a front man up there. Time to shoot on sight as well. Let's use it. Let's get in that dressing room. a little bit of belief about themselves. Let's give them a little shout. Let's encourage it. Right, we've been good at set pieces. He says. Karasic goes down the right. Just got his first cap for Poland, I think it was, midweek. So he's, you know, for a Serie B team, that's not bad. He's a get in. Ninkovic, back post, rises high, heads it home. First goal of this brand new save for Brescia in the league. 1-0. I mean, bit fortunate really. I've had the ball ricocheted back. Nankovic, just past the outstretched goalie. Great goal. Right, so I'm going to tell him to focus and see what that does for morale. Corner. Back post, surely. No, keep it up just the punch. Raksu. Oh, pick that out, Matthew. Pick it out. You're being called Matthew because I'm going to change it. Left footy strike. Goalkeeper, not a prayer. Great punch initially. Sestana plays it to Raksu. Raksu to Matthew. Oh, screamer. Contender for goal of the season already. Long throw. Matthew into Marconi. Poor touch. So we're getting a lot of freedom down the flanks since we've said to play out wide. So what we're going to do, we're just going to change a little bit of personnel here. We're going to put Fiorentin on top. No, he's going to stay on. He's going to stay on. Who else is struggling? Raksu out there, he's struggling. So we can take Scrab. Put Scrab on. Yeah, we can do that. And we're going to... How does this go? Where does he play? Deep line playmaker, box to box. We are going to put him on a... We're going with a deep line playmaker just on defend, just to sort of hold it. Right, brilliant play. So 70 minutes gone, 2-0 up. Still room for disaster. We don't like the disaster period, which is, well, 2 goals up in any time now, really. Ninkovic out to the left to Matthew. That guy's name I can't say. Great save from the goal. I'm going to make some changes with the names shortly, guys. Have no fear. There will be new names. So Scrab to retrieve. Got an option of Karavic down the right. Okay. All right, let's give him a shout. Let's encourage it again. Should have maybe praised that then, really. Okay, first game of the season, a comfortable, I would say, 2-0 victory away from home. They only had 3 shots with 1 on target. We had 21 shots with 8 on target, an XG of 1.11 as to their 0.39. We had 10 corners to their 3, fouls 9 to their 16. Passes completed was 91%. It's on the high side of it, how we like it to be for possession based, and like 65% possession. So all in all, should we say, a good day at the office. I'm very happy with the result and the way we played. Right, so before we go, guys, I think we should have a little tiny bit of fun. Let's get some nicknames done, shall we? Right, let's go into the squad. So if I do some nicknames and you guys are watching and you want me to change them, let me know with your comments and maybe we can rearrange some of them. So, Karacic, we're going to call him Frank because I'm going to struggle saying this, I tell you. I'm struggling already. Set nickname. We're going to call Karacic Frank. Yeah. Okay, so we'll go with that. Andrea Sistana, we can keep him. Chancellor, we know him. Marco, we're just going to call this guy Marco. Yeah. Marco P. There we go. Got a Marco P. What do we call this guy? Shite. What do we call this guy? I tell you what, I'll leave that one for you guys. Give me an idea for this guy for nicknames. Anyone watching, please, please, please give me nicknames for this guy. Because I'm going to struggle saying that guy's name quite a lot. Dimitri Basoli, we've got him. This guy, Jacob. We can just call this guy Jacob L. There we go, Jacob L. After Jacob L, we have Gezi. That's fine. Burkar. Well, we can do that. Simon Scrab. We're going to call him Scrabby. Scrabby. Ninkovic, we'll keep him the same. I like Ninkovic, he's been good. Spalek, we can keep him. Raksu, we've got... right, this guy. So I want to call this guy Homer Simpson. I don't know why. Holmbert Fridjohnson. We're going to call him Homer Fridjohnson. We're going to call him Homer. Yeah, Homer. We're going to call him Homer. Marconi, we've got. Donnarumma, we can do. This guy can be called II. II. Right, so any of them up there, guys, you want me to change, let me know. So we've got Jesse Yoranen, Laurent, yeah, you can see. Right, so a little bit of fun, something different. Right, we are just going to hang around for a minute to see what happens with... I'm going to send the assistant for that one because we're doing this still filming. We're going to praise him. A praise every now and then can't hurt. Right, so we're just waiting to see what happens with Papete, if anything at all. So, joint top with 2 goal difference. Okay, fair enough. Happy with that. So our next game is in a few days' time. We're going to leave it there, guys. We'll leave the suspense hanging for Papete, and we will bring full updates on episode 2 of this brand new save with me, your host, Mr. Cuddly, the Italian job. So please, if you've enjoyed this save so far, episode 1, and you want to see more, please, please, please keep telling your friends, your neighbours, your work colleagues all about me. It would be absolutely amazing if I could encourage you to get more people to watch. We can make this as fun and as interesting as you like. I will involve you a lot more of these on this series. With nicknames, and who knows, maybe the odd friend or two will be popping in to say hello. Who knows? So stick around for episode 2 of The Italian Job with me, your host, Mr. Cuddly. Once again, guys, from me, Mr. Cuddly, it's over and out, guys. Take care.